Hey everybody, my name's Chris Warren.
My name's Matt Lopes.
Welcome to the You Should Be Worried podcast.
Oh no, I got a text notification. That shouldn't have happened. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Chris, I didn't see you put your fucking hand up to your head and salute. What's wrong with you?
Oh yeah, because Nazi troops marched in Paris to that song. I'm not going to salute that as a Jewish person.
Paris?
Oh.
All right, so I'm sorry. What is Prussia? I don't want. You know what? Oh no! As soon as I fucking asked, let's change direction immediately. Chris, I'm sitting on an ass blister right now.
How's that
It's drained, which is good.
I hate this conversation.
I don't give a fuck, bro.
Yeah.
A couple days ago I called you. And I was like, Chris, I have a fucking welt.
And I told you it was
like
a hemorrhoid.
It's not a hemorrhoid. It was like a fucking boil. It was like a bump, like a circle bump, right? But it's in the inside of my left ass cheek. Right on the fucking, right in there, right in the middle. And it was rubbing up against my right ass cheek. So every time I would walk, it would hurt. Or every time I would sit down, I felt like it was so painful. But then I would itch at it and shit, try to see what the fuck is going on. I was what do you call it? Not dissecting, but inspecting. I was inspecting it, with my hands, not itching. Itching sounds gross. I was just touching it and inspecting it, I was doctoring myself.
Ben, can we cut all of this?
No. This is so good. It's so good. And
First,
then
Matt salutes a Nazi war march, and now he's talking about ass blisters.
Whoa! I thought Prussia meant pretty Russia. I didn't know. I thought it was I had no idea.
Now, to be fair, Prussia predates Germany by a lot. It was his own thing back in the day.
I have no idea what that means. I don't know what predates means. Is that
it was before?
Oh, okay.
Prussia.
So it was there before Germany was there?
Yeah, so back in the day.
They had music back then?
Yeah. It was 1700s.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Wait, 1700s? Germany didn't exist before the 1700s?
Germany didn't exist till late 1800s.
What the fuck?
Germany's a new concept.
That's interesting as fuck. Can I go back to my story about my ass? So I called you and I was like, hey, listen, I got this problem. And I was sick, but you can still hear it a little bit in me now. But I'm getting better. I'm on the back half of it. And I was laying in my bed all day yesterday. Yesterday morning, I popped that shit. I popped the little welt in my ass. And it was drooping blood all day. And I would have to take toilet paper and just stick it in my ass and then go lay down with the toilet paper in my ass and just squeeze my ass cheeks together to try to get all the blood onto the toilet paper to get all the blood out, And now, I still feel it a little bit, but it's way better. It's way better. It's easy to sit now. I can still feel it, but it's not difficult to sit anymore. It's cool now. It's not painful anymore. So, if you should be worried about anything, it's getting ass blisters. Yeah. Get those. You don't have to go to a doctor. You don't have to get it checked out. But just know what to do. And the thing is, the key to what to do in that case is to pop it and drain it. Chris, how are you doing tonight?
I feel sick to my stomach after that conversation, quite honestly. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep at all this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't sleep. So I was awake.
Yeah.
Just freaking out in the middle of the night.
Fucking freaking.
Freaking out. Calling people 4 a.m. They're like, hey man, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm just I'm awake. Did you relapse on drugs? Are you on drugs right now? And I'm like, no, still sober. And they're like, why the fuck are you calling me at 4 a.m? This is okay.
Oh shit.
Going back to bed.
You're just I'm just
freaking out.
Just doing the occasional freak.
Just got to freak out about your life. Feel like you made every wrong decision for 12 hours straight.
You know that song Freak Out? That's what Chris was doing.
Yeah. But then last night I went to bed super early.
Yeah.
I was just drained and tired. I went to bed super early at 8 and I woke up at 9 today. So I had 13 hours of sleep.
How does it feel?
I'm still so tired. I think I
you overslept.
Yeah, I think I did the thing where I try to compensate by oversleeping and made me more tired.
Yeah.
But I had nuts dreams.
Nuts dreams?
Crazy dreams, dude.
Fuck.
I was in Rome.
Yeah.
Ancient Rome. And
Wait, so even in your dreams, it's like fucking nerdy and history
yeah.
and shit?
So I was,
I don't like that.
You're gonna like this part of the dream.
Okay.
So I was in ancient Rome and I was wearing like a cool like red toga outfit.
Oh,
And
fire.
I was just like the man in this town.
Whoa.
It was in like the city of Rome.
Okay.
And so I was like a debt collector
Yeah.
for like a loan shark,
Uh-huh.
which I don't think they had back then, but in this dream they did. And people were losing games of dice and they owed the Don money. So I went around with 2 giant hamsters
Yeah.
as my henchmen. These 2 big hamsters with green eyes that were like my muscle.
Oh,
I was
no.
collecting the debt.
Like the
dude.
Kia car commercial?
Yeah,
hamsters?
like literally like that. But like in Roman, they were
And
period.
they also had fucking period
no,
piece?
they were period piece dressed as well. Like they had togas on. Like they were also, and no one addressed it as weird. Everyone's like, yeah,
It's a car commercial for a wagon.
Yeah,
for a horse and buggy.
there's that's Chris. He collects the debt on the dice games with his 2 giant hamster companions. And we got the money, dude. Everyone paid up. But that was, had dreams like that for 13 hours.
Holy
It's pretty
shit,
cool,
dude.
Hamster had to
Fuck.
rough a guy up, dude. It's pretty gnarly.
This weekend, I had a horrible dream where there was a bear in my house, and it was like killing all my family members.
Even your mom?
Yeah,
Dude,
mom.
not your mom. I love your mom.
I know. I don't want to tell her. I don't want to tell her that I had that dream because her Italian ass is definitely gonna make something about it.
Matt, it's a superstition. The bears are coming.
All of a sudden, I can't go watch Cocaine Bear when it comes out later this month because my mom's so afraid something's gonna happen to me. No, but it was weird. It was weird. Like every time I tried to like outsmart the bear and like trap it, it would always find a way like
to just
out
eat
of the
another member
trap.
of your family.
Yeah, I was like, no.
When the bear ate your dad, were you like, all right?
I was like,
You were like, nice. Bear's not that bad, dude. He's chill. He's just
it's
doing
like, oh,
his nature.
Bear is a hero?
But then it came for your mom, and you're like, no, Bear, you fucking up. Keep coming from
No,
mom.
Bear, not her. No. No, it was sad the whole way through. And my sister was like back, like living in the house. So I guess it was like me younger, like younger years.
Did the bear get her?
No, I woke up.
Okay.
But the thing was like I was also because I was sick. I was waking up and going back to bed, and I would I would resume that dream.
Ooh.
I didn't want to. I was like, oh, it's over. But I got up like 3 times that night, and every time I went back to bed, it was just a continuation of that fucking dream. You ever have that? Why does that happen?
I had that a lot last night, actually. So I woke up probably 7 times.
Yeah.
Because I was still freaking out a little bit, and then go
Yeah.
back to bed. I had a cool dream once
Mm-hmm.
that my friend who died a couple years ago, I saw him in a dream,
Yeah.
and he told me that I had wasted my life and I was going to die soon.
Yeah.
And I was like, bet. And then I woke up, and I was like, that wasn't a comforting dream at all. That wasn't great.
Oh no. Do you work at home? You do, right?
Yeah, I work at home 3 days a week and then in the office 2 days a week, so
When-
it's mixed.
When you're working at home, when you get up in the morning, do you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
Do you do like video calls during the day?
Yeah.
Is that so? That's why.
No, I just brush my teeth because it's like I'm a human, so I brush my teeth when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, so you do it because you want to do it.
That's just what I do every day when I wake up.
I brush my teeth because I have to brush my teeth. I don't do it because I want to.
You don't feel gross?
Like sure, but only because like that's what society has placed upon us. Right?
No, I think there's some serious health benefits to brushing your teeth every morning and night.
When did teeth brushing start? You know a lot about history. When did we start brushing our teeth?
It's like being normalized?
Yeah.
Probably like 20s, 30s.
So like when the companies started like
Yeah,
capitalizing off it.
before then, everyone just lost their teeth. Like you'd have a bunch of
shit.
people with missing teeth, and people had dentures and like fake teeth installed. Like that was very common up
Yeah,
until
that doesn't
recently.
sound like something that I would want.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then I just found another reason to brush my teeth.
You know, back in the day, only rich people brushed their teeth.
Oh, but rich people would brush their teeth?
Yeah, like in the 1600s, like kings and queens and like nobles would have like ivory brushes that were looked like modern toothbrush. They
From
brushed,
like elephant tusk?
yeah, that they brushed their
What the
teeth
fuck?
with.
I want one of those.
Yeah, and poor people didn't have.
So they use their finger.
They'd use their finger like a stick, and they
Oh,
lost all their.
fuck,
they
dude.
lost all their teeth.
I'd have to use my finger whenever I went over to my cousin's house. I didn't bring a toothbrush, like for a
Would you put
sleepover.
toothpaste on it, or just like?
Yeah, I just fucking go to town on my fucking
Yeah, I
teeth.
remember doing that back in the day.
Hell yeah, bro.
You do baking
I would
soda
love it. No.
if you need to.
I'll
you
never
can.
put that shit in my mouth.
Get a little fizz in there. Go.
Why is like what is that? Is it a food? Is it easy? Can you digest that?
I mean, probably feel sick if you ate a lot of it, but yeah, it's not bad for you. It's not like a poison.
It just doesn't feel like something that should be in your mouth. It feels like something that because can't you also throw that shit in your washing machine to wash your clothes or some shit?
Yeah, that's why it works on your teeth.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I think if you ate a box of baking soda, you'd probably have some health complications. I don't think that'd go well for you. but like a little bit to brush your teeth, you're good.
Like, look at me though. I eat a box of anything.
That's the next podcast. Matt's gonna do the
Eat a box of baking soda
the
challenge.
baking soda challenge, and just foam is gonna burst forth through every orifice of his body.
I would hate that. Can this be a talk comedy podcast or no?
Nope. I just realized what you were luring me into. I'm cutting it off now. You
Can't talk about comedy podcast.
You didn't want to talk about Prussia in the 1800s, so we're not talking about comedy.
Brad, if you had to guess where Prussia was, where would you guess it was? In Russia? Same, bro. Hey, Chris, would we be right about that?
Oh, actually, you know what? Technically, part of the old Prussian Empire is owned by Russia. So technically, part of it is in Russia in modern day.
Ben fucking got it, dude.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Did you hear about this, Chris? There's like a new news thing out. But I feel like you might like, where it's like, I guess like they were remapping the world, like, and they found like 7,000 new undiscovered islands.
First question: with satellite technology, we have Google Earth images of the entire. I could have found those islands. How did it just occur to you as a government 20 years after?
Well, they don't have Google Earth, fucking overseas.
Yes, it's satellite. They have it everywhere. It takes pictures of the whole Earth.
They have a Google satellite.
It's up in space. Yeah.
Is it?
How do you think they got the Google Earth images?
They got the Google Maps because their cars drive around.
No, but when you zoom out, you can see the whole world. Where do you think they got those pictures?
I thought that was like AI, like fucking art. It's not.
Although it might be, now that we're finding new islands, that might be.
Yeah, bro. Like, how are you gonna get one of the Google cards on one of these undiscovered islands?
But here's my take on this.
Yeah,
I think this is the Chinese. Hear me out.
You think they're lying about the islands?
No. So what the Chinese have been doing for like the last decade, is that the ocean between Japan and China is called the South China Sea.
Okay.
And it's very important for trade. Almost all trade in Asia goes through that. It's very valuable to own.
Mm-hmm.
And so what the Chinese keep doing is, because your sea rights as a nation only reach out a certain amount of miles from your border.
Oh,
and that's everything you can claim, and then everything else is international water.
Yeah.
So it might be like 100 miles offshore, that's Japanese water, but past that, it's international water, right?
Yeah.
So what the Chinese did, where they were like, hey, we want to control this trade route, but we only extend out like 100 miles. We can't control the whole thing off our border. We're just going to build islands and claim them as our border.
Whoa.
So they literally had these barges.
Smart move by China.
Yeah, they had these barges going out into the ocean.
You would think they'd make our iPhones or some shit.
They go out into the ocean. They find like coral reefs and stuff that's like sticking out of the ocean but isn't an island. And they'll just dump barges of sand on it for days until it becomes an island.
Where are they getting the sand from?
From the land, from like
Holy
China.
Shit.
And then they'll put a flag on it and they'll claim it as part of China, because they discovered it, even though they also made it. And then that becomes part of China, and that pushes out their border in the ocean even more. Because then you get everything within 100 miles of that island.
But you get 100 miles off the fucking border, the fucking ground in this ocean has to be so fucking deep. No?
What are you saying?
So when you go 100 miles off a border of any large landmass, where the Mariana Trenches and shit like that, it gets low sea level.
It does, which is why they look for places that are sticking up, because under the ocean are a bunch of little mountains.
Fuck.
So if you have a little mountain that's maybe
no way,
that's like 100 feet underwater, so you don't see it as an island, but they'll do like sonar or whatever, find there's a little mountain peak 100 feet below the water. We'll just pile up sand on it until it breaches the surface and is large enough to be considered an island, and then we'll claim it, and that's China. And now everything in the water around us is also China.
Well, where is this? Did you see where it was? Like where these islands even are? Or?
No, these new islands you're talking about, I'm just assuming some shit the Chinese did.
Okay.
I assumed they were doing the same thing.
Let's fucking...
I thought they were doing the same thing.
Let me just double check.
And Japan just discovered the Chinese were doing this even more.
Well, Japan would be the one to discover it because they're right next to each other. Is that what's going on?
No, Japan hates China.
Japan discovered 7,000 new unknown islands after fresh survey. Islands in Japan.
You didn't read this article at all, did you?
Is expected. No, I didn't read it. I just saw it. It was a. No. Can I tell you about my island? If I ever wanted an island.
What are you doing on your island, man?
Reese peanut butter cups all the time.
Is that the national cuisine?
Yeah.
It's what you're famous for?
I get a sponsorship from the Reese's company.
Are you building a factory on your island to make them?
No, I'm not making them. No, I get them imported all the time.
Okay.
Constantly
just
imported.
Constant airdrops of
my
Reese's.
island's one big movie theater, and they make the movies for me.
Ooh.
I get directors to make movies that only I get to see. I get M. Night to make me movies.
Do you give him suggestions? You're like, M. Night, make a movie about
I don't give him suggestions.
dinosaurs.
I give him the fucking rubric. I'm like, it better be about dinosaurs.
Now, do you just give him general notes, like be about dinosaurs, or do you give him like a whole script? You
Well,
write it out
I
for
don't
him?
want to give him a whole script because like the best part about M Night is that like he gives you a twist. You
On
know?
if you wrote the twist.
So
that'd
yeah,
be-
yeah, no, yeah. So it'd have to be about dinosaurs. And when I say it's about the movie's about dinosaurs, it's not like fucking. It's not like, oh, it's humans living amongst. No, it's about fucking dinosaurs.
Whatever
all right?
that means. to
Figure
him.
that out. No, what it means is it means dinosaurs are on the fucking screen for most of the movie, okay? And it's not fucking people living in a world where dinosaurs exist, but you only see the dinosaurs fucking for half the time. All right, M. Night, you're gonna make a movie about maybe it could be about people, but dinosaurs must be on the screen at least 90% of the time. It's a movie about maybe the relationship with people and dinosaurs, and maybe they can go to. I don't have no idea how you want to do it, but that's how it's gonna work, and I want it reported to my island in 6 months. You have 6 months. Fucking
To
do
make
your
a full
do your
AAA
twist.
Hollywood
go.
movie.
Yeah, I'm paying him handsomely.
Okay.
All right, and he gets visitation rights to the island.
You made
Right.
what else is on that island? Why would he want to visit?
I would also want all the prisoners on my island.
Of like every country?
Yes.
So
You know how like there's Alcatraz.
Okay. Yes, all the prisoners from Askman and the mentors haunt them every day.
I want my island to be like a prison,
Okay.
and I will work on reforming every prisoner in that island.
What's your methodology for reforming these prisoners?
If you wanna, if you if you don't want to be reformed, then go ahead. You can try to leave the island, but I'm not giving you any boats.
Okay.
So be taken out by sea. Go die.
There's not even a wall. They can just leave if they want. They can try to
No,
swim.
no. I need to be protected.
There's a wall around you.
No, like, they're in a prison, but it's like there's no locks and shit. If you really wanted to go, just tell us. Be like, I want to go. I want to fucking. There are locks, but you should be able to. You can say
You can
if
sign
you
a
wanna,
form.
Yeah, you'd
and
be
they'll
like I
just
would like to request
you
to
out
leave,
to
and
sea.
they're like, "Are you sure?" And they're like, "Yes." And we're like, "Are you really?" We make
Yeah.
sure, you know.
Psycho.
And if they're like, "Yeah, I really don't want to be here right now. I'd rather take my chances out on the ocean." Like, you're gonna be swimming all those miles back to wherever the fuck the nearest land is. I'm not telling you where you are. He's like, "Yeah." Like,
Okay.
all right, yeah, you go. Or you can stay here and you can fucking get reformed, and we can give you the best mashed potatoes on earth.
But how are you
We can have
reforming
Reese's
them?
peanut butter cups, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and we can go and watch this M. Night movie. What the fuck do you want to do?
Like, how are you reforming them though? Like, what's your where you teach
Every day I sit down with each and every one of them. I'm like, what did you do wrong again? And how
each
are
and every prisoner. Okay.
yeah, there's like 1,200. It's a busy day. And I'm like, what did you do again? Okay, and what did you do nice yesterday? Did you do anything nice yesterday? And they're like, no. And I'm like, oop, you stay another 3 years. Oop, wrong answer. Stay another 3 years. Somebody comes in, he's like, I'm like, what did you do? What did you do for your crime? He's like, oh, I killed 13 people. And I'm like, okay, and what did you do nice for someone yesterday? I didn't kill my cellmate. Great job. You fucking, let's go into theater 13.
Shave a couple of years off.
Yeah, The Mummy is playing. You like Brendan Fraser? Fucking go watch The Mummy.
Oh yeah,
It's
are you
playing
gonna
right now.
import speakers to be inspirational speakers to prisoners?
Oh, if they would like to. Oh, I would love to get a Gary V.
You're a dictator. You can kind of encourage them. You know what I mean?
No, not if they don't live on my island. It's not like people are dictators are asking our Jennifer Lawrence to go over there and fucking do whatever they want. Like, no, you can.
That happens all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Not Jennifer Lawrence, but yeah, celebrities get shipped out to other countries.
Yeah, but that by their choice. They're not like fucking forced.
You could kind of go
They're not forced.
grab someone if you wanted to.
No, you can't. That means that you're not free. You're not fucking. America's not fucking. Actually,
Yeah, but
if people do that shit, I'm worried.
But listen, they're
I'm
not
so worried.
Listen, you might be free in America. When you come to my island,
Holy fuck, dude.
you ever seen the Thunderdome?
I would like to have like a gladiator ring where we can do like where the consenting death row inmates can
Yeah.
come and like fight to the death either against a lion or against each other, whatever they choose.
Now, if they win like if they kill like 10 people
They
in the
go
ring,
into the regular prison and then I do the whole thing with them.
so they can't like win like 10 bouts. Like, you're so deadly, we're just gonna let you back out into the population.
No, you don't do that with deadly people. You keep them away.
You make them a vicious murderer.
You don't make them keep doing the fights. You win once, you go back into that prison system, and I ask you what you did nice for someone yesterday.
Oh, you know what? I thought about something else for my island. You inspired me a little bit.
Yeah, go ahead.
Remember when I was talking about the diplomacy, how different countries would send me a wife, and that's how we do diplomacy?
Yeah.
I think we would do most of our diplomacy with Israel in my country.
Why?
Um,
What's Israel?
because they have a lot of Jewish women.
Oh, okay. So it's a specific kind of
Yeah,
woman.
so I'm like, listen, Israel, if you send me 3 wives, Palestine's only sent me 1 wife. If you send me 3 wives,
Yeah.
I will no longer recognize Palestine.
And they don't even have to be the hottest ones. You just have to make sure they got that beak on them.
Well, then they would be the hottest ones. What are you talking about?
You're right.
It's like, listen, Israel, your war crimes, we don't report on that in my country once I have my 3 wives. We don't. My wife doesn't like that. It's going off the TV.
Hell yeah, bro. Also, I would love to be the first island that actually tries to get dinosaurs working again.
To turn into Jurassic Park.
I wouldn't turn it into Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park would be like a small part of my island.
That's what happened. They had an island where they tried to bring dinosaurs back.
No, the original Jurassic Park, looking back, the entire thing is a fucking... Oh, wait, no. I guess you're right.
It was part of it, and they got out into the rest of the island.
Yeah.
But you'd do it right this time.
I would do it right.
You'd be like M. Night Shyamalan.
I watch the movies. I'm like, look, I know everything that could possibly go wrong.
M. Night Shyamalan, rewrite Jurassic Park, but where it goes right. And then we'll just follow the movie. I'll show the movie to my architects, and they'll follow that plan.
Hell yeah,
And
bro.
that's what we'll build on my island.
We're going to be taking DNA from frogs and mosquitoes, and we're going to mix them together.
Just giant frogs.
And I'm going to have a nice little petting zoo on my island.
How scary would that be if you had a giant frog, it's just giant tongue just grabbed you from like 100 yards away and ripped you in
I would
there?
not let that happen.
Okay, so you can be careful with these experiments.
Yeah, bro. We wouldn't stick to frogs' tongues.
Yeah, we would.
No, we wouldn't.
If it was that big, 100%.
No, we wouldn't.
How do you think it sticks to butt? It's sticky.
Yeah, because they're so small, and therefore the mucus it's all like coddled
But if
together.
they were big, the mucus would follow up to that. And it would be
Okay.
like,
The mucus would also be big.
Be the same ratio.
I thought like the frog would just be bigger, and then the amount of mucus would stay the same size. It was a real dry ass frog.
Well, no, you'll have your genetics.
Dry ass frog.
You'll have your genetic scientists like specifically breed for that.
Yeah.
So that in your case they will be like that. 'Cause you have
Holy
the perfect
shit.
side.
I would love that. So yeah,
Cool.
we do
giant movie theater, Jurassic Park, prison,
movie theater,
prison world,
prison to reform people because I got to do something good.
Now, when they get reformed, like if they get to the end of your program, you decide like
Yeah,
they've watched The Mummy enough with Brendan Fraser, they're a good person.
They got a free ticket to the new Jurassic Park.
Do you send them back to their home country?
No, they can't leave the island once they're there.
So when they're reformed though, and they don't have to be in
I
prison,
can bring
anymore.
their family to the island.
But here's what I'm saying: like, so okay, they reformed themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You've approved through whatever process that they're not prisoners anymore. Do they just get like a house on the other part of the island and chill with you? Like, what's the deal with that?
Do I have to build them the house? No.
So you just let them go and just like figure it out.
They can go into a nicer section of the prison system, of the prison building.
So they never really get reformed. You never really let them out. Well, maybe they.
I'm not thinking about it right then.
Maybe
we'll ship you back to wherever.
Maybe they become the guards now. You get promoted from prisoner to guard, and then all those guys that were causing you problems just go missing in the showers,
And
dude.
if a dude is like fucking getting real fucking swole and he's winning all the gladiator fights,
You got 20,
but
20
he's like,
wins.
I'm gonna fucking kill. I'm not gonna stop killing. Then that's the guy that we take and we give him to the dinosaurs to eat.
I would make
That's
that
how we
guy
get
my
rid of-
bodyguard, dude.
No,
on
bro,
my
he's
island,
gonna kill me, bro.
Send him over to my island.
I'll
Dude,
send him over to yours.
Skull Crusher now guards my harem of foreign diplomat wives.
I can just have all the prisoners just dig holes all day like the movie Holes.
You make your island a mix of Jurassic Park and holes.
Dude, all the T-Rexes keep falling in the holes.
Oh, that's what you could do is every day, if you get too many prisoners,
Yeah.
like once a week while they're digging the holes, you never let them know when it's going to be. It's like a surprise.
Yeah.
Like
Once they're finished digging their hole, you shoot them in the back of the head.
No, a siren goes off at a
Okay.
random time. Like it might be a Tuesday at 3 one day. It might be like a Friday at 7 the other week. And the dinosaurs get let out for like an hour. And if they get you, they get you. And if you get away, you live another day. And that's how you control population of the prison.
Holy shit, I love it.
And it feeds the dinosaurs. And they get fresh food. They're like doing their hunting instinct. They're not going to get depressed. Like when you put a tiger in a zoo, it gets depressed.
Right, it's getting its fucking
Yeah,
exercise.
but it just gets
it's
exercise.
oh fuck.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Holy shit.
So Skull Crusher.
So it's gated with like the electric fence.
Yeah.
Everybody goes in to dig their holes, but then like every once in a while a dinosaur gets
Yeah, every once in a while you let a...
Bro, this is sick.
Every once in a while you leave a door open.
This is such a sick idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make this a movie. M. Night,
Dude,
make this a fucking movie.
And we
bro.
already wrote your fucking movie, okay? I'll give you funding from my bank. We're going to make this happen.
Dude, oh, that's so good. Chris, what do you think people should be worried about today?
I just really love this island.
That's such a good. Isn't it such a good island? I'm getting fucking pumped, bruh.
And I'm just thinking, like, if I could buddy up with Kim Jong-un, he'd probably get me a nuke.
Mm-hmm.
And any country tries to bully me, I'm like, oh, yeah, I have a nuke.
Holy shit.
Okay, I'm a country with like 100 people in it. We have a bank and a nuke. So
Holy
do you really want to mess with us? Okay, here's the thing. Kim Jong-un, right? Or no, now, yeah, it's Kim Jong-un now.
What was it before?
Kim Jong-il.
It was
his
ill
dad.
before Un.
Yeah.
What's next? Dose?
I don't think he has any sons, so I don't think anyone is next, technically.
Doesn't he? Well, what happens if he dies?
I think his sister becomes the fearless leader.
What's her name?
I don't remember her name, but I remember, like, I have a crush on her.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
she's a cutie.
She cutie?
She's a cutie.
Fuck.
And here's the thing. It's like she's not that cute, but it's how evil she is. And, like, when you read her rap sheet of, like, she just had her, like, cousin shot into space because he, like, insulted her.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a bad bitch, dude.
Whoa.
That's a bad bitch.
That's kind of fire.
Just fucking getting your enemies killed by the secret police because they didn't clap hard enough for you at your ballet recital. Like, come on, that's a bad bitch. That's the kind of girl I want.
Can you imagine?
Someone doesn't laugh at
you bomb at like at a show and you can just have the power to shoot that entire audience into outer space.
Yeah, no, I just come back from the show and she's like, babe, what's wrong? She's like, oh no, the set just didn't go that well. And she's like, hold on, I need to make a call. I just hear blasting in the back, like I'm in the greaser.
Fucking a lot
bam,
of
bam, bam.
screams.
She's like, honey, why don't we go out the back? You don't need to go back to that audience. It's just cleaning up blood. Well, guys, that's been the You Should Be Worried podcast. I'm Chris Warren.
My name is Matt Lopes. Guys, thank you so much. Listen, if you like this podcast, I love this podcast.
I love this
by
podcast,
the way. Please think about leaving us a review. Share it with somebody if you think that they would also like this at all. Follow us on our own social medias. Look at the dates that we have coming up for our shows. We post those on our social medias as well. You can find me on Instagram at not Matt Lopes. Twitter is Matthew Jokes. TikTok is Matthew. Whatever. I don't really give a fuck. You'll find me if you like me enough.
And you can follow me, Chris Warren Comedy, on Instagram. That's really the only one that matters. Go follow me over there.
And like we follow back if you're hot. Also, Ben, follow Ben as well, our producer.
Ben's hot. You want to follow
28.
Benny Boy _ 28.
He doesn't follow you back if you're hot. He'll just like sick type. And he doesn't need to follow back the hot ones.
Oh, and I'll be doing more headlining gigs next month. So if you missed me this month or last month, I got some big shows coming up. So hopefully come out and we'll have fun.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, have a good one. Let's do the music, which is, I believe, this. Yeah, bro. Thanks again. Have a great night.